Why is it important to wear your name tag when you're at business events? This is Reid from ReidAboutSex.com.
Cathy from the IntimacyDojo.com. And when we got the green shirt on for Sex Geek Summer Camp, this is a business advice video for sex educators, sex positive entrepreneurs, etc. So why is it important to wear your name tag, Cathy?
It is important.
It is important.
Do you remember that tall, goofy guy? What was his name? He had a great website.
The one without the name tag.
Yeah. I really want to go to his site, but I can't remember him anymore.
Yeah, too bad he wasn't wearing his name tag.
Or it might be that someone wants to come up and talk to you and they're embarrassed because they've asked your name a few times.
I'm horrible with names, if you haven't already figured this out, internet. And so name tags save my ass. The only thing that's embarrassing is always I'm afraid because when you're wearing it on a lanyard, you think I'm staring at your boobs.
Yeah. So part of the reason we go to business work meetings or events is to network and build connection with people. And I know for myself, there's been many times when I've met someone once and I can't remember their name. They're not wearing their name tag, and I just don't go up and talk to them. I go over and talk to somebody else. So there's a little bit less interaction. And then also I can't remember later. Or if we take photos together, if the name tag's in there, I've got a nice...
Yeah, I've actually started having people, when we do
you
pictures,
hold them up, yeah.
We do one where you hold up your name tag so that I can then have your face and your name. But that's me. I'm silly like that.
Yeah, but it really does help. And especially if you're shy and introverted like I am, anything I can do to help people approach me is good. And having a name tag helps them hey, Cathy, they feel suave and together. They don't feel awkward, or they're not trying to talk to you. And if you say something really impressive, they can't, I've done this. Someone says something really cool and I'm all of a sudden we're wow, they've got my attention. I'll look down at their name tag and go, oh, I need to remember that. It anchors it for me. So I really think it's important, and it's important to do this throughout the business event. I see a lot of people, they'll wear them great the first day, and the last day they're not wearing them, or the third day they stop. And wearing them helps people connect and remember you better, and that is so key. Giving them a business card, they go, oh, put it in their pocket. The name tag, wherever it's hanging, is a way for them to associate your face, your words, your energy with who you are and your business. And I always like to put my website on it, even if the event runner doesn't, the person running the event just puts the name. I try to put my website below it to anchor that as well.
Another thing you might want to do, a little interesting, as somebody who goes to a lot of conferences and events. One, as a facilitator, you may want to consider having little name tags, even if it's just handwritten ones, as people come in, because for a lot of people they're silly but they're playful. And you could also model that they write their name and then ask me about blank. So then it becomes kind of a mingling game.
Yeah.
And the other hack that I've done, and you can put your pronouns on those as well, especially in the sex ed world, knowing that you use he and his, or she and her, or they, them, or Z and they, zer. Again, you can use your name tags for good, never for evil. Other hacks, lanyard hacks.
Both sides. Yeah,
for facilitators, if you have the funds to print badges that have names on both sides, you don't have that annoying. It's always flipped to the wrong side, folks. It's always flipped.
It's a roll.
So what I will sometimes do is I'll write my name on the other side, or I'll put my business cards on the other side that also have my name's pretty. You can read it from a little bit far away. But again, you figure out your own ways of upgrading those systems so that you can take more advantage of the things that you mentioned.
Yeah, and if you do have a lanyard with names on both sides, I put my business cards in between so they don't block one side. Because the more you can anchor with people, because I'm not an extrovert like Reid is, people usually remember him the first time. He's this big, bouncy, fun guy. I'm quieter. I need people to get to know me more gradually. I make an impression, I think, over time more. And the more you can do that, the more you can use the time you're introduced to people, and help them anchor who you are. The faster you're going to get known, and the better impact you can have on your business and on the world.
Hope this video is helpful. What are some interesting name tag hacks you have to suggest?
I hope this business geekery was useful for you. If you'd like to continue with the brain sex, click on subscribe up here. If you want to follow me on social media, right here, ladies and gentlemen, next video below. And if you'd like your very own Sex Geek Summer Camp t-shirt, then just click right here, right now. Boop. Go ahead.